Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Mr. B Ed Tech Podcast. Today we're going to cover a piece of hardware known as an HDMI to VGA converter. Now we're going to talk to you a little bit about why this has been very prevalent in education. We have newer technology such as Chromecast. One of the tools that I hope to cover is a Chromebit, which also is HDMI only. Chromebooks themselves only have HDMI out, no VGA. So these adapters have become a little bit more prevalent in our education institution. If you find this useful, maybe you guys can implement this in yours too. So first let me show you what this little device looks like. Now normally you could use equipment that is big and bulky to hook up your HDMI to VGA. But what I'm going to show you is a much smaller option that will also give you audio out as well as VGA. So this is a 10 DAC HDMI to VGA converter with audio. You can see the audio port on the side, VGA on this side, and then if I flip it around you can also see the HDMI on the other side. Now what's great about this unit is that it does not require any sort of external power, so it just gets powered itself through the equipment that you plug into it. So here's your standard VGA cable used for monitors and projectors. I'm going to connect it into that side there. And I'm going to take my HDMI cable, and this is just a standard one I also got off of Amazon. Plug it in the other side, and then I can plug in my computer speakers or any sort of 3.5 millimeter jack for audio in there. Right now I'm just using my Apple earbuds as an example. And here's what it's going to look like when you're all done. So this will successfully step down the HDMI signal to your projector. All right, so now that you've seen this device, and I'll post a link to it on Amazon in the video description here, one of the things you can use this for is for things like Apple TV. Another thing you can use it for is your Chromecast that I kind of mentioned earlier, and this is only for those projectors that lack HDMI. This could also be for setups where you need a very long cord. And just an example, in a classroom, if you have a mounted projector in the ceiling and your desk sits very far away from the projector and you need a 25-foot cord or longer, chances are you'll probably want to do some sort of conversion like this so that you can have a cord that reaches without losing the signal. Another thing you can use this for is to hook up your Chromebook or your Chrome thing to another computer monitor. Sometimes the screen sizes on the Chromebooks are no much bigger than an iPad, and some prefer a bigger screen. Well, then you can HDMI to VGA and hook it up to any old computer monitor you have around. So hopefully you found this interesting. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave those in the comments, or you can reach out to me on my website, MrBWebsite.com, or my blog, or the usual social media. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.